we saw 6,000 people in a week. I'm going for 6,001. So if it's 200, let's go for 201. Let's go for the next baby. Yes or yes? Yes. And I'm in a state now where everything looks like chiropractic. Have you ever found yourself like that, where you're in the airport or some random situation in a bar or a restaurant, and you start comparing it or relating it to something in your office or as a chiropractic student? You know what I mean? And there's a whole parable about a guy that went in to see the shrink, and he's like, "Doc, I don't know what's wrong with me. I want sex. That's all I want." And he's married and he's happy and everything. So the shrink was like, "Okay, let me draw a picture for you." So he did the Rorschach test. He goes, "What do you see here?" He goes, "I see a guy and a girl having sex." He goes, "Okay," so we did it again. And what do you see here? "I see a guy and a girl having sex." And he said, "Okay." Then he drew a straight line all the way across the paper. And he said, "What do you see here?" "I see a guy and a girl having sex." Then he took the paper and he put one dot on it. And he said, "What do you see here?" And he goes, "That's easy. That's a guy and a girl having sex." He goes, "I think I see your problem. You just over crazed about sex." And he goes, "Me? You're the one drawing all the dirty pictures." Does anybody recognize that story? Have y'all heard that from anywhere? If you don't recognize that, I would encourage you to go look up every single Reggie Gold video that you can find. There's hours of video on YouTube. That's what it is. And I can't do him justice, but just listening to him outside of tonight will help you build yourself. Okay? So we're going to go through speakers, and here are the rules. Okay? Can you all play with me on the rules? Everybody say yes? Yeah. Okay, so TJ, we're going to go with the choo-choo?
Yeah, we can do whatever they want. We can go choo-choo.
Okay, so when you hear something cool, how about this for a cheer? Choo-choo! Give me a choo-choo. Now you're going to do this, like you're pulling the tape. Choo-choo! Okay, so whenever you hear something cool, we're not feeling the choo-choo? Oh, I can't hear. Now it's getting worse. What, Ric Flair? Well, I would do that, except we did that last year at the gala, and it's overplayed. I don't want to take it away from Mark. 2 snaps, that's too quiet. I think we found a winner. Yeah. Okay, so listen, at any point in the speaker's delivery, you hear something that ticks that box and you want to go for it. Okay? How many of you know it's tough to get up and speak publicly? Yeah. Okay? I will tell you something, the pain of regret is far more than getting up here and toughing it out, all right? So build each other up. If I don't come around to you tonight, just take notes. And what I'm going to do, so in between speakers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around and I'm going to stick the microphone in your face like this and ask a question and put you on the spot. If you don't know how to answer it, just go for it anyway. If you suck, that's okay. Everybody's going to go after. And then if you know you suck, then work on that over the next 3 months, okay? Of all the conversations I've had, we had discussions tonight over dinner, and it was like, somebody looked me straight in the eye, "What do you say to this?" And she thought she was going to get me. She doesn't know that I've had that conversation in my head 1,000 times. You know what I mean? That's how you get good, and that's how you save more and more babies. Okay, y'all ready? First speaker. She smiles so much, I swear the devil is scared to death of her. Let's welcome with a Parker student, try what? Try 6, Hannah Cross.
Stone cold dead like a cement statue in the middle of winter. That's how I came tonight, found my grandfather, dead, lifeless, gone. It was a snowy day in Kentucky, a lot of snow, so something that's pretty rare. we went over to his house to check on him, pulled up, no smoke coming out of the chimney, so we knew something was odd. Walk in, lifeless, gone. What the heck happens? How does someone go where you talk to them 48 hours earlier to freaking dead laying on their couch? It was a heart attack. My pa and I had planned out to do so much together, and yet there he was, dead. We didn't know that December of 2015 was going to be our last time with him, but it sure was. So, what do you say it was? Heart attack. So, how does America deal with heart attack? Well, we spend $200 billion a year on it. And where does that get us? Nowhere. Up the creek without a paddle. So more medications, more surgery. My pa had a 5 inches of his carotid artery replaced. Yet, did that seem to help him? Hell no, it didn't. It only made things worse. I wish someone would have been there to tell me what chiropractic could have done for him. He might still be here. Who knows? But you know what? No one did. And so thankfully, we know that now. So $200 billion being spent on cardiac problems in America, here we are, worse than ever. In every 40 seconds, one person dies of a heart attack in the U.S. Every minute, someone dies of a heart disease-related issue. That's too many people. This year, over 600,000 people will die due to a cardiac issue. That's 600,000 too many. That is someone's mother, father, child, grandmother. That could be one of your loved ones. It could be your next door neighbor. My friend, the day before her dad fell over dead in the floor due to a heart attack, he said he felt the best he had ever had. So why do people say, oh, I feel great, and they fall over freaking dead from a heart attack? That's the problem right there, is because the doctor, one of the medical doctors, who were shoving pills down their throat, who were saying, yeah, sorry, medication, here we go, surgery, here we go, or heck, I don't even have any freaking options for you. And then they're taking this medication that's numbing the symptoms while the symptoms bulge a raging fire inside of their body. Are they getting any better? No, they're only getting sicker. But what do we have? We have an answer. 1 in every 4 people will be diagnosed with a heart problem. So look around you. That's people in this room. But you have to be proactive about your health. And the great thing is that we have an answer. And so what are we going to do? Allow Big Pharma and bow down to Big Pharma and kiss their butt? Let them keep medicating people? Keep having people do surgeries and crap that don't even freaking work? No, we're not. We're going to rise up against that. We're going to go after it. We are going to attack it. We're going to go out there and share the truth that we have. We have the truth, y'all, and we have to get that. So what's going to happen? Are you going to go knock Big Pharma down, or are you going to end up with 1 in 4 yourself?
That was good, right? Okay, who's my first victim? I know exactly who it is. Not you. Miss D. What is a subluxation? D is my back-end office manager.
Subluxation is when everything is compressed and there's obstruction so that we cannot have all the health we can have.
Eric Fisher. What is an adjustment?
An adjustment is removing the interference from the nervous system to restore health and alignment.
Dr. Michael. Caution on this question. Okay, we were running through questions to brainstorm about, and it all went to negative. So I'm going to ask the insurance question. There's 2 ways to approach this. If you're running through this, one way is, why don't you take my insurance? Okay, that's sort of a negative approach to it. I don't get a lot of that. We get insurance questions, but it's more like this. Dr. Michael, why don't y'all take my Aetna insurance?
Well, our job is to find and remove the interference from the nervous system, and unfortunately, your insurance does not cover your health.
Certainty. There you go. Our next speaker is also a part. Oh, what do you got?
I was going to say, can we have Callie come up next?
Who?
Callie?
Callie?
Yeah.
We can have Callie. I don't know anything about her. You want to talk about her?
No, I don't know. She actually just volunteered. She was the first person to volunteer to speak.
First person to volunteer. Miss Callie, come on up. Are you a doctor or student? Doctor or student? Student?
Yes.
What quarter are you in or whatever?
I'm a modified, but internet live for 5 quarters.
We're okay, so,
Oh yeah, when you hear live, you should definitely right off the bat go with that. Yeah, so how many times does it take you to hear something to know that it sets in? Right? Does it take it 4, 5, 6, whatever? For me, it took 5 times. So I was hospitalized 5 times. I was on 15 different medications, 4 different diagnoses between 2000 and 2016. It took 5 times. When I was diagnosed with OCD, they basically said, you have to take this medication. No, I don't have OCD. No, you do. Okay, that was 1. By the 5th time I believed it, I actually inherently took on that identity and said, I am obsessive compulsive. Don't mind the dog. Anywho, so I took on that identity, and so I started popping pills, right? Because that's what they told me to do. But then they looked at me and said, continue. So I continued for 10 years. To the point that I actually looked at the doctor and said, I have a compulsion. I'm overtaking my medication. I can't stop. And what did they say? They said, you have to continue taking this new medication in order to stop your over-medication. And did I even question it? No. Because I knew nothing about chiropractic. So then I had friends telling me, hey, you should seek out a chiropractor. I said, yes. Okay, fine. So I sought out this chiropractor. He went to my church, and I sent him an email. I said, hey, I have this going on. I have this many diagnoses. I'm on 15 different medications, 4 different diagnoses, and this is his response. Hi, Callie. Thank you for reaching out. I'm encouraged by the family and friends walking with you and supporting you. That is such a blessing. Based on what we know so far, I don't think our office is a good fit for your situation. And we honestly don't have the capacity at this point in time to be able to provide you with the care we want to provide you with. I trust you are in good hands with the doctors, yes, plural. You are already saying thank you again for reaching out, and we will continue to pray for you. God bless. That was my first interaction with chiropractic. Let me be very clear. I did not emphasize chiropractic. That was my first interaction with chiropractic. Because what happened, I have seizures, hence the dog, right? So I saw a random Facebook testimonial. I call her the joyful ginger, okay? Because that's what she came across like. And I reached out to her and I said, hey, I'm having sciatic nerve pain because I have seizures. That's something. She goes, come in tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll come in. Sure enough, she taught me chiropractic. That is the difference that y'all are as ML doctors, that you are chiropractors and you actually practice chiropractic. Because you don't say, I don't have the capacity. You don't say, this is not the right thing for you because it's not neck pain or back pain. Right? You say, come in our office first thing in the morning. I came in their office, I sat in there first day 1, and I said, that's different. She said I could heal 100%. I had never heard that before in my life. I had never heard 100%. I had heard 20%, you'll function. That's how I want to live life, functioning. No, I want to thrive in life. And she taught me that I could. So what happened was, this is the best doctor's report ever, is that during my doctor's report, standing there looking at x-ray, that's cool, dropped down right into a seizure. Right there in her office. Anybody have a seizure in their doctor's report? She has. Oh, one first. Wow, that's a first. There you go. I'm sorry. So, what she did was, she allowed the seizure and everything. She calls up Dr. Rosie. And Dr. Rosie told her, because she was nervous, I call, what do I do? She goes, love that girl. Love that girl. Because as ML doctors, we love our patients. She's scared. So what my doctor did is she listened to her and she got down and adjusted C1, held C1 in place. You know what? The first time ever with any seizure I've ever had, I stopped seizing. Mid. That's the power of chiropractic. In the office, month 1, 18 seizures, got off all medications though for mental health. All medications off, all medications. By month 2, I was thriving, 16 seizures. By month 3, 6 seizures. By month 4, I was tractioning. Yeah, you know how it is. Looked over at Dr. Meyer and said, I think I want to become a chiropractor. I probably almost gave myself an adjustment because she goes, yes! Yes! my job, moved to Atlanta, Georgia,
Yes.
becoming a chiropractor. Chiropractor and max living chiropractor.
All right, if you're just coming into the room, here are the rules. Whoever gets up, you're cheering for them on the way up, and you're cheering for them on the way out. When they say something cool, you give them a... All right, if you're in the back, if you don't mind, start to scoot up a little bit. We need some love up here. Next up, the question is... So, doctor, I'm a little skeptical. I've been to the neurosurgeon. He says I need surgery, but I really don't want to have surgery. How can you help me, Dr. Pendergrass?
There's Croatia's the one, like.
So if you didn't get the rules, I'm going to stick a microphone in your face, and you got about 30 seconds, and you're getting videoed. Dr. Pendergrass, I'm a little skeptical. I've got 3 herniated discs. Here's my MRI, and they're walking in like this. How can you help me?
Listen, I can absolutely help. We just have to get the pressure off the nerve. You need to get on the table now and ingest it.
I can tell you with that kind of certainty, and listen to how they're asking the question. I want help. Just tell me you can help me. We tend to have this such negative perception when you hear things like skeptical and people told me never to see a chiropractor. Well, what the hell are they doing in your office? Because they don't want help. So I have blood pressure problems, have 3 or 4 medications. I've had a heart attack. And, my friend Sally told me to come in. How can you help me? Dr. Pendergrass. Okay, so pay attention. I'm on 3 or 4 medications for high blood pressure. I've had a heart attack. How can you help me, Dr. Pendergrass?
By you coming into the office and getting started.
Honestly, sometimes, for you veterans, sometimes it's that easy. What is it that makes it that easy? What's the one word? Certainty. How do you get certain? Do you get certain by sitting on your butt and not getting up and speaking in front of the group while you're in school? Or do you suck it up, get ready, and you get up there and let it rip like Hannah? So I'm setting up our next speaker. He is also a student. Expect great things from him. He is a talk the tick competitor. He graduates within a year. He's got his whole thing set up with another doctor, Dr. Eric Fisher. Come on up here and let it rip. Come on.
So, here lately I've been out screening a whole bunch. It's been probably 2 months every weekend, just out, going. I've started to notice 2 things. You have this big sliding scale of people and what they think chiropractic is. You've got person A over here on the right, you guys right?